Hey guys, welcome back to Creative Shack. My name's Lisa and today we're going to do some inspired Beetlejuice DIYs for you guys. I decided to do 6 of them and the new movie just came out, so I know there's big fans of Beetlejuice out there. So this first DIY, I decided to pick this thing up at Hobby Lobby. It was like $2.99. So I decided to paint it white. I did have to do about 2 coats of white paint on this. And then after that, when it was dried, I decided to do the iconic black and white stripes. So I took out some of my masking tape, taped it off one by one, and then I decided to do 1 coat of black paint. I did a very light coat as well. I didn't really need a second coat on this because I'm going to sand it anyway because I want it to look a little bit vintage, but you can do whatever you guys want. And then I actually just pulled up the tape when it was about like 90% dried. And you can see here is I got a lot of bleeding. So that's okay. It happens. So I went back in and I touched it up with white paint. Those angle brushes that I get from Walmart are the bomb. I love those. So if you see them at Walmart, they're like $3 for a 4-pack, which I think is a really good deal. I did pull out some Dollar Tree beads. I painted them like a mustardy gold color. Now before I put those on, I decided to sand this off really good. I just like my stuff like this. You don't have to sand it if you don't want to. I just like the look of it. And then after that, I hot glued these beads all the way around the round piece to look like lights. Now, I really want it to kind of give it that feel that it says showtime with the lights around it. That's what I'm trying to go for. So gluing them one by one, take your time with this. And then after that, I took out my metallic gold paint and I just kind of brushed it on the top of the beads just so it kind of looks like they're glowing, that kind of feel. And then after that, I wanted to paint these 2 round balls on top, and I decided to paint them black. You can do like white and black or like that iconic green color, but I did decide to go on my Cricut machine and cut out this little saying, "It's showtime," in that lime green color. I absolutely love how this actually pops right through. So then after that, I actually went in my stash and I found this little bow tie and it was perfect for this piece. And that was about it for this piece. This actually turned out really cute and this is great for a tier tray as well. So for the next DIY, we are going to make the deceased book from Beetlejuice. And I actually picked up one of these fake books from Dollar Tree, and you can get them in small, medium, or large. I decided to pick up the small one because it fits on a tier tray perfectly. And then I went on Google and I Googled the deceased book from Beetlejuice, and I went on images and I found the exact book. So all I did was copy and paste it on my Word, and then all I did was kind of size it a little bit, and then I printed it out and I Mod Podged that right to the cover of the book. Now as you can see here, the binding of the book, it was a little bit too short, so what I did was I printed out a bigger version of the book. So then I'm kind of like trying to fit a different binding to it, and you can see here I'm sanding it off just to give it a crisp edge, and then I'm just taking some pieces of paper and just kind of cutting it to size and putting that right onto the binding. Now you can like go on your Word and actually really size this, but I just made the mistake and I didn't really want to print out another one. So then after that, I actually decided to sand the edges. You definitely want to do this because it definitely gives it a really crisp edge. And then all I did was put a layer of Mod Podge right on top of the book. And there you go, guys. That's it for this one. This one was really easy and definitely it will fit on a tier tray. So for this DIY, we are going to start out with this Dollar Tree chalkboard sign. And what I did was I went on my Cricut machine and I went on images and I actually searched photo frame, and this is exactly what pops out. So I picked out 2 ghosts that I like, and then I just put no feet on here, and that was it for this one, guys. This one was so easy. I love how this turns out, especially how simple and easy this is. So for this next DIY, we are going to do a Beetlejuice tag. And this tag I actually got from Dollar Tree. And then I image searched on Google Beetlejuice. And this is what I found on there, some of the characters. So I actually just wanted just him. So what I did was I copied and pasted on my Word and I printed it out. As you can see here, I Mod Podged this picture. And then I just sanded the corners off. And then I just decided to put another layer of Mod Podge just to seal it up. After that, I actually wanted to do something with these beads. So I actually wanted to paint them. I took them off and then I wanted to paint them black, white, and then that lime green. So I put them on the skewers, as you can see here, and I'm painting them really fast. And I actually just gave them 1 coat. You can actually do more coats than that, but I only like to do 1 coat. And then I took some twine and folded it together, put some masking tape on there, and then I am stringing the beads one by one. So then I put this back onto the tag, and all I did was just tie it into a knot and just secure it with some hot glue and putting that right onto the tag. And that's it for this one. This one is perfect for a tier tray as well, but I love it as is. Okay, so for this DIY, this is going to be a fun one, guys. So you're going to start out with a coffin. So I got mine from Dollar Tree. I think Michael's has them, maybe Joann's as well too. And then all you can see here is I painted it with a matte black, and that actually needed about 2 coats. And then I am taking some popsicle sticks, staining them with my Waverly wax, cutting them to size, and then I went on my Cricut machine and cut out 3 times Beetlejuice, 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 and I put them on the popsicle sticks. After that, I wanted to give it more of a rustic vibe, so I took some white paint and I just dry brushed it all around the coffin, just so it looks like it's like weathered old. And then all I'm doing is I'm hot gluing the little Beetlejuice signs right onto the coffin. And then I would like to pull out some moss just to like look like it's like a real coffin kind of a thing. Before that, I wanted to grab this spider, this ring spider, and I just cut off the ring portion and then I glued it on. As you can see here, I am taking some moss and having fun with this. You can do as much moss as you want. I like to put a lot of moss on there just because that's just my style. And then I actually felt like it needed a little something on the very bottom. So I pulled out some of those black twigs that you can get at Dollar Tree. They're on those like Halloween flowers. So I pulled off 2 of them and I just stuck them right onto the coffin. So you can always just leave it as is like this, or you can put Beetlejuice inside the coffin. So that's what I'm going to do. So all I did was image search on my computer on Google, and I copied and pasted it and printed it out, and I am going to cut it to size. So I'm just kind of figuring this out a little bit. You can actually do whatever Beetlejuice you want. I just picked out this one, and all I'm doing is Mod Podging him right into the coffin and kind of smoothing him out a little bit. And then after that, I Mod Podged everything, the top, the bottom, because I just don't want it to crack or anything like that. And this one was my favorite one for today, guys. I had so much fun doing this. Okay, so for the last DIY, we are going to do a 10-inch round. Now, I get my 10-inch rounds at Hobby Lobby because they are definitely cheaper if you buy them in bulk. But you can get a 12-inch round at Dollar Tree. So what I did was I actually saw this paper at Hobby Lobby and it was perfect for Beetlejuice. So what I did was I just took my glue stick and I put the paper right on there, and then after that, I trimmed it, and then I actually sand the edges down just to give it a very crisp edge. And then I actually took this little round piece and I painted it a lime green color. I just did one coat. Now you can get these round pieces at Hobby Lobby in a big pack. Now before I stick this on, I'm going to go over where I sanded it off on the edges of the round piece with Waverly wax. It just gives it that nice clean look. And then I decided to do some dry brush around this green piece with some black. And then before I put that on, I'm going to seal this. I like to seal it because it might go on a door, that type of thing, and I really don't want it to get ruined. And then I put on the green circle piece and I put Beware of Beetlejuice. I did seal this off as well. And then I made a really cute bow and I put it right on the bottom of the sign. I did put a really cool spider on the green piece, and then I put another spider and I took like the little ring part off and I put it right there as well with hot glue. I decided to take some nautical rope and make a little hanger out of it so someone can put it on their door, and I just attached that with some hot glue. And then I just took some little strips of nautical rope to secure it even more. And that was about it for this one. I loved each and every one of these. I had so much fun doing these, and these all actually look really good on a tier tray. How cute are all these for the Beetlejuice movie? And if you guys like these, give me that thumbs up. Let me know which one is your favorite one. And if you didn't subscribe, you can always subscribe to my channel. I would love you on board, and I'll see you next one. Bye guys. Take care. Have a good weekend.